If the audience can't see you, but they can hear something, what they spend their time doing is looking for where that voice is coming from. So that means that they can't really then take in what you're saying. So this goes for everybody, that if we're talking, it's got to be known that it's you that's talking. Now, even if I was behind somebody and I had a line, if I was behind somebody, even if I was to do that, I've drawn attention straight away over here, and I'm speaking, and it'll draw the audience over here, so they'll know straight away that's where I am. And I might go, well, actually, and I've moved, and I've taken that moment, yeah, so they'll know. So if you're behind somebody else and the audience can't see you, they won't get what you're saying. So we need to make sure that they can hear everything. If they can see you and hear you, we've got it. If they can't hear you as well, so we've got to get these volumes up. There's no point in saying anything.
I was approached by Jericho House a few years ago and asked if I was getting involved in doing some drama with the guys in the house. I think they'd heard about me because of the work that I'd done with the youth theatre that I worked with in Blairgowrie. So I took myself along and sort of happened from there. With the youth group that I've worked with, we decided a few years ago to make our own musical because we couldn't afford to pay for a licence to do a popular musical. So we decided to write our own, and it was so successful, and it became really apparent that it was the best thing to do to get people hooked and involved and give them a bit of ownership and help them with their creativity, so everybody has a bit of a handprint on the whole production. And it was a real easy way to get messages across to people, whether they be in the audience or in the cast. Just messages of whatever that might be, whether it's just look what youth can do, or you know, we did a musical about young people in a young offenders institute and all the issues that went along with that. So it's just a great way of sharing things with people in a fun way. So the ensemble is made up of service users from Jericho House, staff from Jericho House. We've also got a youth element, so some of the youth cast I've worked with before from the group that I've run, and I invited them along to come and join the project, invited their parents as well, so the parents knew exactly what it was all about, and they were just delighted to get involved. And also we just opened it up to adults as to come and join this new project. So we've just got a real mix and diverse cast of, you know, from 7 years old to 81, and some are family members of people that are from the house, Jericho House, and some aren't. So it's been great for everybody. So the benefits for the service users of Jericho House, it's giving them a chance to explore new talents, develop their skills, figure things out about each other that they didn't know before.
Well, out of this project I'm getting to know new people, and in my recovery that I'm in just now, an alcoholic recovery. So the play is part of what I'm about, really, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying because it's helping me see. It's sending a message as well as being a play. Right?
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's entertaining, and I always look forward to coming to it, and it's really good, and it helps me. It lifts my day when I come here and I feel great. After it.
Yeah, I think I agree with Frank. A lot of things, yeah. For me, it takes time out of the house. It's just to do something that's going to benefit maybe not just the house but other people, and raise awareness of the problem. The problem's massive, and we're just touching the surface. But yeah, it gives someone to focus on and takes away from that bad life where we were alienated and we were all on our own. So it's absolutely imperative that we all stick together, and it's something that's that we all love doing, getting in, and get a lot out of.
Me as a member of staff at Jericho, I love taking part in these shows. I find it a wee bit nerve-wracking at times when you have to learn lines and stuff like that, but one of the kids who you interviewed earlier had it. For me, it's the atmosphere. There's a healing atmosphere in that, if you know what I mean. It's very therapeutic to take part in these things. I mean, I love to see the guys who you know, in the first year we're doing a show, and it's like the fear and the terror, and it will come along and see anyway, and somehow they just warm to it, and they start to commit their, what we call it, you know, other things that hold us back for being free to do these things, and they start to commit to them things. I think it's great, you know. And of course, which everybody's mentioned, the message in it. You know, I think most people know that the problems of alcohol are rife anywhere you go in the country or the world. But for me, the real message is there's a way out, there's hope. You know, we're given the message of hope. And it's great to see the mixture of people in recovery and people who are not in recovery, and all these kids. There's a magic about all this, put it that way. There is a magic, and it's a privilege to be part of it. It really is.
People are really intrigued by how we've put it all together. Really interested in the people that we're working with, and looking forward to seeing the production, because I don't think they can believe what we have achieved, or you know, this diverse group with the age, the range, the abilities, and so I think they're just maybe coming out of nosiness to see what does an alcoholic look like then, and we're just going to break down those barriers, and you know, any preconceived ideas that anybody has, it's going to go. So our next steps, we would like to take it on tour if we could, go to Edinburgh, St Andrews. We'd love to go back to Glasgow because the demand feels quite high there for this kind of project. So we really would like to do that and raise the profile of the illness, raise the profile of the work of Jericho House, and raise the profile of the power that performing arts has, and raise the profile of these guys in it.
Well, I think it's very good, it's very uplifting, and to see them all getting better. It's a great thing, you do a good job.
And have you enjoyed it?
Yes.
Getting involved?
I enjoy coming every week.
Everybody, whether they're performing or whether they're directing or doing off-stage work, everybody's stepping out of their comfort zone and really pushing their own limits and coming away from that just feeling great. Really happy, really high, and looking forward to meeting up again. So it's just a great therapy all round.